Welcome back. So now we are going to look at question number 2 from tutorial chapter 4, and we're going to focus on question 2b here. Based on figure 4.6, draw free body diagram on the body in the different situations. So what are we going to do is to draw the free body diagram. So let us look at the question. What we have here is we have two objects, this big box and also another small box. Let us label this as A and this as B. So now we have two objects and we are asked to draw free body diagram. We have to draw two free body diagram, two FBD, because we have two objects. So each object has their own free body diagram. So we're going to start with object A first. Okay, object A, the FBD of object A, free body diagram of object A. Alright, before we sketch, let us identify the forces. So we have 5 forces that we have studied: a normal force, weight, tension, frictional force, and also external force. Let us first look at normal force. Since the object is on the surface, so we are going to experience a normal force here. Okay, the normal force must be perpendicular to the surface. And I'm going to use subscript A here to distinguish between the object here. And the next, weight. Yes, you obviously experience weight as the object has mass and it is in the earth. The weight is always downwards, WA. And then tension is when it is attached to any string. So you can see the object A here is attached to object B through the string. So this object now is going to experience tension, which is away from the object, known as tension A. And then friction. Friction is only experienced when you have a rough surface. Since in the question we have smooth, so there is no friction. And then finally, the external force. Is there any external force acting on object A? Only on object A. We are focusing object A. There is no any other external force here. So that's it. Those are the forces in object A. So we can now sketch our FBD. You can start by establishing your x-axis and y-axis. Let your surface be your x-axis and then y. Draw your object as a particle dot on the origin. Okay, so this is object A. And then we're going to sketch all the forces. We have 3 forces. We have normal, straight up, and then we have tension, straight to the right, and then we have weight, straight downward. These are the 3 forces acting on object A. Now let us look at object B. So for object B, let us focus on object B. Okay, so what we have for object B is, we're going to start with normal. Yes, we have normal because it is on the surface. So we're going to experience normal force and B. And then weight. Yes, every object that has mass on earth is going to experience weight force, WB. And then tension. As you can see, the object is connected to each other through the string here. So object B has a tension away from the object. And then frictional force. Since it is a smooth table, no frictional force. And then finally external force. As you can see here, the object is being pulled by an external force, F here. So we'll have external force acting on B. Alright. Okay, so we have 4 forces here. So to sketch our free body diagram for object B, we are going to start with establishing the x-axis as the surface. And then y-axis, this is the object, a dot here. And then we have normal straight up, perpendicular to the surface, and B. We have weight straight down, always downward. And then we have tension to the left. And then we have external force to the right. So these are the forces